How many games should you buy within the same sale of the Steam Summer Sale? Should you play the games that you already have and then buy other ones? Or should you build up a big backlog with basically no hope of ever finishing it? I may or may not answer these and more questions when we talk about the Steam Summer Sale 2025 with great games and still unbeatable deals. This time it's part 3 with discounts ranging from 80 to 89% because on parts 1 and 2 we talk about games with 90% or more discounting games within the what's in my cart segment of the video. I have made 2 of them. Every time there's a sale I buy some games basically. This time is no different. I also on part 1 and 2 I bought like I think it was 25 games or so. Here we have 6 more games. For those who watched part 2 until the end and didn't see me buying the games, there were 11 games. Here they are. I did get them. I do not cheat when I put them what's in my cart. Usually it's the ones that I'm already about to buy. So let's just get into the games. To start with a game that we talked about when I made a video on $80 games from Nintendo. You should not buy those. You should instead buy like 30 plus games at once that give you $80 total. You have lots more hours of play. This is one of them. I got the bundle, actually. I talked about the bundle. It's Thief, Deadly Shadows. It's mostly third person, sometimes first person. Thieving stealth game. It is a classic from 2004 to Ion Storm are they the developers no, they're not the developers of every Thief game. Oh, they have a Thief VR game announced. Where's the lists? Thief. What a shame. Nothing much about Thief. Here we can see the Thief collection. This one's from 2012, 2012 and 2014. So 10 years of Thief games, including DLC, actually. Here it says 79%, but you apply 30% to that because it's a bundle. You also get some DLC. But if you can see here, you can see the real discount. So it is 85% off of the whole bundle, the first game, if you want to just buy the first one, to, check out, see if, here's my master list of recommendations that I use to organize my stuff. There we go. So the first one is 98 cents alone. You can buy it, play it, check it out if you like it. Then you buy the rest of the bundle. It will probably take off, let's see, individual price of the 4 items you don't already have. Yeah, because there's 2 types of bundles actually on Steam. The ones that discount, take out the items and the prices for the items that you already have. Meaning, here, for example, I have the 4 games, but I don't have the DLC. This DLC is all for the last game. So, if I wanted to buy, for example, only the DLC, here's 3, 4, blah, blah, blah. All the DLC would cost me $10, 10 reais actually. I'm Brazilian. Also, I haven't talked about myself. Hello, my name is Felipe Pereira Simeone. This is the FPS Factor. If you're new here, do subscribe. Check out later my other videos too. I post every week, twice a week. So, all the DLC in my case sums up to $10 with a 30% discount on top of this. 85 on this, 50 on this, 50 on this, gives us the total of $7. So if you don't have any of the games, it will cost you $5.86 at 85% for the whole collection. Pretty good game, set of games. Do check it out, even if you just buy the first one. Next up, Gun Crazy. It is, oh well, it's a little loud. It's the now obligatory Mega Man inspired game. I do have it. I'm still to play it, but it seems to be very nice with crisp pixel graphics, a great soundtrack if you can hear it already. Scream and she dies. It is mixed though. What's wrong with it? Let's see if someone says something very bad about it. Only 4 stages. That's the stuff. Here's a review in Portuguese. You can beat the game in 10 minutes if you're good enough, probably. Game's not bad. It's only worth it in a sale. What a coincidence. We're in a sale right now. This game is 69 cents at 86%. So even if it is a pretty short game, it is a good price. I'd say it's worth it if that's the only problem. Do give a chance to indie games, because then they will come back with a vengeance. They will use the money usually to make a better game than before. It can surprise us. Do give it a try. Next up, The Surge. This one, no wait, I gotta do it again. It's this hand. I'm pointing to the opposite direction actually off the screen. It's so strange, but it's here. This game launched as mixed, if I'm not mistaken, at the time, so it got better as time went by. This one,
rated M for mature.
This one is a Souls-like game, you know, slow methodic combat, or not. There are some other games that are fast-paced, Souls-like, but it's Zelda, basically 3D Zelda combat,
not just a system anymore.
where you focus on one enemy at a time. The game is pretty difficult, you know, this kind of stuff. This game focuses, let's see some real gameplay. There we go. This one is a little more fast-paced. I'm still to play it too, but I found it interesting enough and the price seems right for it. So I'm gonna recommend it to check it out if you like it or not. This one is at, let's see here, 194 at 87%. Pretty good discount. There's also a double pack with Surge 1 and 2. Do check it out, the first one at least. I didn't check how the price on both of them, I don't know. But do check it out. Next up we have Heart and Slash. I played this one on my video for the Great Backlog Cleansing. It is a video series in which I go through my backlog here. As I was talking in the beginning, I have a lot of games to play. I have more than 1700, approaching 1800 games that I want to play. I do have the list 0, so it's more than 1800 already. So what I do is I roll RNG to see which list I pick. Then from inside this list I pick one or more, one game from this list, but each episode I may do one game, usually at Wednesdays, which is this video, when this video should be coming out, but since we are in the middle of a sale, I'm doing a special sales video. But usually Wednesday is the day for the Great Backlog Cleansing single game, or during the weekend, if I do a Great Backlog Cleansing, it is multiple games, 3 to 5. Do check it out later. I play a bit of the game, like from 10 minutes to an hour usually, unless the game doesn't start or something like that, so beware. There are games on Steam that do not work. They should be working, they should have a layer of compatibility. I talk about this actually on another video of mine, which is how to fix the Steam store. I go on about this and other great fixes for the Steam store that should have been implemented already. Check it out. Send the video to Valve. But back to the games you could play. This one is a 3D combat roguelite. Here it says roguelike. It is not, it's a roguelite. There you go, you are a small robot with a sword. You battle lots of other robots. It is a roguelite character action game because you do stylish combos, juggle enemies through the air, jump to do stuff, kinda like Devil May Cry. It is a pretty good game. I'm still to play more of it, of course. Here we have it at $2.09 at 86% off. Marvelous discount, pretty good price. If you are into roguelite, it is a game that you can sink a lot of time into. And for this price, it's, as I said in the beginning, in the title of this video, unbeatable. Next up, Dungeon Siege, another very classic game. It's an action RPG, top down. It doesn't even, it's from 2002, it doesn't even have a video to show its gameplay. So I searched it on YouTube. Very old menu. It So it's kind of like Diablo. You have a party, apparently you control the whole party at once. It is, I played it such a long time ago, I don't remember it. I just remember it's a good game. So it is here because the first one, let me show some combat. Do I have some combat? Yeah, it's Diablo like. Click on the enemy, you go beat him up. Good times. The first one is at where is it? I think it's less than $1. I didn't put only the first one because I did the whole collection. They have 3 games plus DLC for the third one. The whole collection is $2.99 at 85% off. So it's a steal for it is mostly positive. It's very positive actually. Is it 60? 81? Yeah, 81 is better. Very positive is better than most positive. Okay. It is a pretty good game. Do check the whole collection out. As I said before, you can buy only the first game if you're gonna try it out. Then, if it interests you, get the rest. Pretty nice. More like this, Diablo. Yeah, don't get Diablo for like, this is 50% off, so must be $35 to $40. Instead get this one plus lots of other games. Don't buy expensive games. You can buy together with it Artifact Clash, Artifacts of Chaos. This is another one that I played on the Great Backlog Lensing. I do find the style of this game a little bit unsettling, as I said in the video, because the characters are the art direction, it is purpose made to have some ugly characters. Oof. But it's a third person combat game, mostly a brawler. You can beat people up with weapons, as you just saw. It is a pretty good game. It is not a fast game. You will have to take your time with it. Yeah. See those 40 plus hours of game? So it's 40 plus hours of game. It is outside of combat, of course. It is a slow game. You go methodically. You search for paths. When you are not in combat, it's mostly top down. 95%. It came down to 93. Not that different. Sorry about that.
The supreme irony of the
I have something.
Grandpa is dead.
Here's your obligatory kit. Oh, so strange.
You just hand me the child.
Anyway, this one is a little more expensive. It's $4.49 at 85% off. If you can stomach the characters, it is a great game. Check it out. Let's just move to the next one. Saints Row. Ooh, do you know Saints Row? It is a pretty good series. This one, Saints Row the Third, it's one of the most. It's the start of the template that they use for the next 3 games. Including this one, 3, 4, and Get Out of Hell. It is initially it was a GTA clone, then it developed its own identity. It's an open world action shooter. You can do all kinds of
Ain't
stuff.
exactly in our wheelhouse.
It
but
has
look to the world.
loads of parody stuff.
Google brain dead.
You can,
This game looks deadly.
yeah, you can do lots of stuff here. Half of it is humorous, half of it is just plain cool because you are in a gang but you fight wrestlers, you go to cyberspace, you fight costumed characters, you do lots of missions, do lots of side quests. It is a very good time. I played it a lot. I don't have this one on my library because this is the remastered version. I have the original. The original actually Saints Row the Third. Here. I have like almost 70 hours on it. I did get almost every achievement outside of the co-op ones. The co-op for this game was pretty bad. I don't know how it is. Probably it's better for the remaster. It has less achievements than the other one. Does it skip? The co-op ones? Yeah, it seems like it. That's actually pretty good if it does. Yeah. I don't know because they're still on. Let's see here. Yeah. It seems like they just took off the co-op achievements. Then definitely play this one if you wanna do achievements for the game. When I say do play this one instead of the other one, because you can just buy this one, or as is the seems to be the theme of this video, we have the franchise pack. I'm only missing this game from the pack. Wow, the price drops more than half. Here you can see the game would be 22 bucks. With this discount it comes down to 10. So if I ever want to replay the game, I can just get this one and then I'll get all the achievements. I like achievement hunting. Here you save. This is a little bit outside of the percentage that I talked about. I actually forgot about this percentage because I looked at the other one for just the third. Also here. No, perhaps it was because it is because I'm only missing one of them. That's it. Oh, also, it for some reason the first Saints Row game never came to the PC, so watch a gameplay of it on YouTube. That's what I did. I watched the gameplay on the first one, then I played the second one. Second one is a little more serious GTA clone. The third one, they just went full parody. Fourth one, pretty nice. You are the president of the United States. Aliens invade. Shenanigans happened. Then Get Out of Hell. Got it. Get Out of Hell. It's about a guy from your crew that's in hell. He must get out of there. Okay. So we have Saints Row the Third remastered, 4 Re-Elected, which is also a remaster, and Get Out of Hell. this and DLC. The DLC is mostly actually weapons and costumes and stuff like that. I'd say it's worth it. The whole franchise pack here, you can see Saints Row Ultimate franchise pack. It is 1751 at 74%. Yeah. Okay. So this is my price, but what's the usual price for the whole bundle is less than 80. Why do I do this? Why would I say, oh, it's 80% plus? It's because the last one is 80, then I took. But okay, let's just move on. Next up, Kaze and the Wild Masks. I talked about this game. I played just a little bit of it when I talked about Brazilian games. It is Brazilian games are fantastic. We usually love to do spiritual successors to games here in Brazil because we have our hearts in the 16-bit era, basically, and a little bit in the 64-bit era too. So this game is actually, let me show you a little video on it. Oh, don't want to see people. This is basically Donkey Kong. The art style is unfortunately not pre-rendered graphics. I don't want to see people, as I said. The movement that you have, the type of enemies encounters, it is basically Donkey Kong Country. Do play it. It is a fantastic game. I just started it, but I can already tell it. Only it's a bunny instead of a monkey. This one is 85% off, costing you only $2.24. Okay. The character is a little bit of furry bait, but don't worry about it. That's just the artist, probably. Next up, The Disappearing of Gin Sokyo. If you know Toho, you probably like it. There are very few haters of Toho after they like it, if I'm not mistaken. This one is, if you don't know Toho, it's a franchise, it's an IP that the creator lets other people make fan games and fan content in general of, so it is incredibly popular. The original game is a vertical scrolling shoot 'em up. Here, the guy reimagined it, as it says here, reimagined Toho as an ARPG, but also bullet hell. So it's a top-down action game with lots and lots and lots of bullets and attacks. I got actually very much filtered by it. I haven't left the tutorial yet. I got filtered. I play like 15 minutes. Then I stopped. I have to concentrate, be a better gamer, and then come back. Actually, not gamer, but game player, because if you guys remember, gamers are over because of the journalists. The gamers are over. Gamers don't have to be your audience anymore. Look what's happening to the companies that don't have gamers as their audience. They're failing miserably, losing millions upon millions of dollars. So now we are game players, the people who actually play games, unlike the journalists. But okay. I will come back to this game with a vengeance. I will actually play correctly and perhaps finish it. So the disappearance of Gensokyo, if this is probably what's written here, the disappearance of the Gensokyo, costs just $1.64 at 85% discount. A very, very, very good price. You also have a nice discount for more games together with it, all Toho related. I'm still to check them out. Auto Chess, Tower Defense, Strategy, in Vampire Survivor Clone. Yeah. And finally, from the first list, we have Strikey Sisters. I am trying to make a video solely focused on this game from my series A Good Look At, where I cover all the aspects of the game: graphics, gameplay, music, controls, environments that the characters are in, locations. But I've had some problems because I lost all my footage. And this game is very big if you are doing like me. This game has 62 stages, and I'm talking about each one of them in detail. It has been a great task talking about this game, but soon I will release it, I hope. This is talking about this game itself. It is a brick breaker. You control two sisters. They have magic, of course. It's not, of course. I was gonna say it's in their name, but it's not. They're not the witch sisters. It's Strikey sister. It just strike the ball, but they do have magic. You have to get rid of all the blocks and the monsters. Thus, lots of nice interactions happen. It is a pretty difficult game. As I say always, if there's just one game that you get from this video that I recommended, get this one. Get Strikey Sisters, because it's super cheap for what it offers. It is a fantastic, fantastic game. I love it so much. It is $1.99 at 80% off. Do get it, okay? Now, we talked about the games that I already have. Now to talk about the games that I have on my shopping cart. What's in my cart? Here are the games. We have Flint Hook Deluxe. This one is a bundle, but I have one of them already, so the price came down. I'm gonna talk about Loot River. If you don't have it, Super Hot is a pretty nice game too. But I already have, so this one comes down in price. Pilfer Story of Light, Super Semi Roll. I'm getting it with the soundtrack. We have Steel Assault and Megacopter Blades of the Goddess. Very nice. Let's check each of the games. Oh, my wallpaper is showing. Let me show you guys my wallpaper a little bit. This time it's this wonderful view of Fantasy City. I love islands in the sky Absolutely love them. Back to the games. First, Flint Hook. 2D platformer with combat, with gun combat, and obviously a hook. It is a roguelite, once again. If it's not turn-based, it's not a roguelike. It's roguelite. Did I say roguelike? Light? If I didn't, that's the order. So, seems to be a very nice game. Lots of places to maneuver around with the hook while fighting enemies and bosses. This is very nice. As I said in the last video, I love a good movement focused 2D platformer. Next, Loot River. It is a Souls-like, also a roguelite. Lots of roguelites today, but this one has something different. It's also a moving block puzzler where you move the platforms that you are standing on. Meaning, as you can see here, you can change your tactics. Look at this. I love it. Go, hit, come back. Go, hit, come back. Top down. Very nice. I love it. 75% off. As I said, if you get together with Superhot, you have a discount on both games, but if you already have one, you save 30% off. So this one is $10, I'm saving 3. Very nice. Next, Pilfer, Story of Light. It is a 3D platformer. Mario Galaxy, Mario 3D World style of game. I'd say mostly Mario 3D World. You do have another hook way of moving. Also the next one, true. This I seem to be on a wave of 3D platformers, roguelites, Souls-likes, etc. This one seems very nice, 70% off. Also, here's a guy with a big tongue. That, look at this guy. He's a mixture of Yoshi and Sonic in a Mario platformer, I'd say. Looks a little, it's not super fast, which is very good. Too fast 3D platformers don't work too well. You know, Sonic shows us how not to do. So this one has the right idea, the good idea. It is the right idea. As you can see here, it's movement based. The rolling around, it's not at the speed of sound, thankfully. Oh, you have different costumes. Very nice. You have other characters. You have a flying squirrel too. Ooh, 4 players. So, seems like a very nice game. It's time to roll. 70% off. I'm getting it with the soundtrack. The soundtrack is sounding pretty nice to me. Next up, Steel Assault. Look at these graphics. Marvelous. It is a 2D combat platformer. The guy uses a whip. So it's a little bit of Castlevania. Oh, you also have guns. Very nice. big bosses. You have a dash, Mega Man-esque. So it's a little bit of Contra with Mega Man inspirations. Also, this one has a big advantage. The soundtrack is free. Oh, and the soundtrack seems to be very good. This is a great plus. Look at this gorgeous game. That's why I'm getting it. This one and the Roll. What's the name of the other game? Super Semi Row probably will go to wishlist 1 or 2, so that I can play them a little earlier. This one is 75% off. And to finish off today's video, we have Megacopter Blades of the Goddess. This one is a helicopter, a shooting helicopter game without auto-scrolling. It is kind of a rarity. Usually these shoot 'em up games are either vertical or horizontal scrolling. This one lets you roam around a map. I am kind of excited to play this game. Last video I didn't even have the strength to know which side I was pointing at. I was very tired. I think I recorded it midnight or something like that. But now it's a more reasonable hour. For you Americans, it's 8 p.m. Here is, you guys can see it. 20. That's 12 plus 8, so it's 8 p.m. That's how it works on a 24-hour system. But as you can see here, you fight either aliens or mutant creatures. It seems to be a very nice game. The soundtrack is also fantastic.
Must have blood.
Must have blood. I love this game that takes themselves very seriously. Anyway, this is it. Lots of recommendations. Oh yeah, I haven't done it last time. Let's do it now. $57, 57 reais for these 6 games. Let's pay with the money I got from selling TF2 items. Very nice. I love it. I got a Steam card for the summer sale. I think I haven't even played the games. Now I got 17 games here on my to add to my waiting list. 18. Where is it? I think it's this one. Probably this one. Did I do it correctly? Yes, I did. Now I must arrange it. I'm gonna post some to waiting list ones, or I must fill this one up and get things ready for the next time I do the great backlog cleansing. Well, this is it for today. Thank you guys so very much for watching, and I'll see you, or rather you see me, on the next video. Thank you very much. Bye bye.